Hello, 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 and welcome back to my channel for another Balance Box unboxing. Okay, so first, before we get started, guys, I have a confession. You might notice that my voice sounds a little different. It's because here in Illinois, it is winter and it's cold out, and I'm actually recovering from being sick. So here's my confession to you guys. I filmed an unboxing yesterday when I was not feeling my best and realized that it wasn't that great. Like, my energy was super low and I felt like you guys deserve better than that. So I'm still going to do the unboxing because I put everything back into the box with the exception of one thing, and that's only because I ate it. So I will share the contents of this box with you. Also, another reason why I was so anxious to get to it and try to film even though I didn't feel good was because of one of the special products that is in this box. So here we go. Beautiful. I'm not going to even pretend to cut it. Y'all know what's up. I just told you the truth. But we have this beautiful paper for February, Valentine's Day. We're celebrating relationships in this box. So she included some pretty paper here. Let's get started. I'm going to set this to the side. Now, again, honesty, guys, here. So this stone here was inside of this bag. And I looked up how to pronounce exactly what this stone is. It's called, I feel like I forgot, unakite. Unakite. Yeah, it's an unakite stone. Anyway, the elements of the red jasper and epidote blend beautifully in an unakite jasper, and they embody strong. So you get that. So they embody strong, harmonious relationships. The pink and green energies balance the aspects of the heart, lifting the spirits when one is down and helping to release deep-seated emotions in a slow and gentle way. It promotes patience and persistence and gradually eliminates bad habits and the thoughts and patterns that perpetuate them. It is a great stone for children's sensitive emotions and is particularly good for helping them bounce back from sorrow, grief, or disappointment. Unakite supports anyone who feels a little lost, overwhelmed, or has trouble focusing on the here and now. So that's what this stone is for. And this is the February box. Woohoo! Focusing on relationships. The quote, "We are afraid to care too much for fear that the other person does not care at all," which is like such a great quote, right? Because that's the truth, and we don't even realize when that's happening. But affirmation, with an open heart, I listen deeply to the people in my life, even when they are not speaking. What a great quote. Journal prompt, what relationships would you like to develop further over the next 6 months? Who else would you like to meet? And then I'll get to this last section of the featured content in 1 second. So we have sea salt caramel latte. Woohoo! Y'all know I love my coffee, right? I'm super excited about this one. So you can drink it hot or you can drink it cold, and there are the directions on the back there. It looks like you just blend with milk or water. So we have that. We also have a charcoal eye mask. I cannot wait to try this, okay? So if I have not told you guys, I have a 5-month-old at home and your girl is tired pretty frequently. So this is gonna work wonders for under my eyes. So I'm excited about that. And then we have a cellular detox bath. Yes, so we could actually pair these together, right? For a little self-care. I love it. So the scent is grapefruit and juniper. Soothing formula, powerful relief. Pure essential oils. Oh, it's herbal extracts. Sorry. So you just pour the desired amount into running bath water, swirl it around to dissolve, and then you relax in the bath for 20 to 30 minutes. So I'll definitely pair this up, and then maybe even this when I get out, right? Okay, Balance Box, looking for us with self-care. Okay, and then the last thing that I am super excited about is my workbook. So I collaborated with Leslie Smith. She is the owner of Balance Box, and we came together to feature my workbook. And my workbook also comes with a little coupon code for you guys to go and grab some tribe gear. So I'm going to do a flip through the workbook in just a second, but I want to show you guys everything all together again. So let me arrange it in the box, all pretty, so it can be ready for a post. And then I'm going to show it to you guys. So 1 second. Look how cute that box looks, right? That's like a whole self-care box here. You got relationship work, you got your bath stuff, you got your soothing of emotions here. So anyway, here we go. We're gonna keep going and do a flip through. So I will link actually a video to a more detailed flip through on my Instagram page. I'll link that in this video, but this is what it looks like. So you have a letter from me. That's my face. Telling you how proud I am that you even picked up this book. You have instructions on how to use the workbook. And then you have part 1 and part 2 table of contents. And I'm going really fast again because I'm going to link a more detailed description in the description box. A more detailed video in the description box. So everything, we have like what to expect from the first 20 days, and most of this is just like reading, and at the end of all the reading there's a dig deeper section. So that's part 1, and part 1 comes with reading, but also like every 5 days you get pages like this where there are different activities to do. And then if we skip to part 2 has just short, very short chapters, and the chapters are not additional reading. The chapters are just exercises to do like with clients and stuff. So one of the questions that I get a lot is how to use the workbook. So I have seen it used in a couple of different ways. If you are working through this workbook and you are not like a professional, like a mental health professional or anything, I always recommend that you go through the workbook, go through the first 20 days, and then pause and go through part 2 after that. However, clinicians or mental health professionals I have seen use like pieces of it. So it talks about creating a safe space for conversation. It talks about absentee parents. It talks about recovery from violence in your previous relationships. It talks about teen relationships, just like relationships overall. So if, let's say, you have a new couple that you're counseling, you would do day 4 and day 5. You maybe want to make a copy of that reading for them and assign it to them for homework. So it's what to do when the honeymoon ends. And I would give it to each member of, the couple or whatever. And after they read that, then they can also complete the reflection pages. So there are reflection pages that go along with that, with each of the day's reading. So a healthy marriage, the biggest issues in our marriage, my contribution to this issue, their biggest frustration with me, my biggest frustration with them, usually we handle our frustrations by, so we're getting really detailed here. And then you're saying, use the space to brainstorm ways to handle your frustration differently. What were your expectations when you first got married to this person? What do you feel now that you are married to them? Were your expectations realistic? Did you try to change your spouse? What did they expect from you? What did you give in the marriage? And how can you be better? And then there's a spot to take the 5 love languages quiz. I love the 5 love languages, so I'm always an advocate for that. So that's how I've seen people use it. They just photocopy a different section. And then there's also like a maximizing communication section, which I love this because not many people do a personality comparison chart. So that is analyzing this person's personality and characteristics and analyzing mine. So what is the general mood? Are they typically happy, sad, angry? Am I typically happy, sad, angry? What's the best time of day to have a conversation with them where they will be most receptive? What are their interests and hobbies? Generally, is their self-esteem lower or higher? When conflict comes up, usually how do we handle it? So all of these similarities, you're going to put the column for the person, the column for you, and then you're going to analyze that together, and you're going to say, what does this information tell me about the way that we communicate? So there's a lot of different activities like this to just really, really, really dig deep into everything. There's even like my style, introvert or extrovert, private conversation or passionate loud speaking, So if you guys have any more questions, I'm super excited to be featured in this month's Balance Box. Don't forget, if you're not subscribed to Balance Box and you want to subscribe, I highly recommend it. It's super exciting to get something for yourself every month. It's like a little gift to yourself that you can just count on coming. And I know a lot of therapists receive this box and they've said that, they actually forget the day that it's supposed to come, and maybe they had a rough day or something, and it's a very nice surprise to open up in between sessions. So you can use the code Cita's Gals if you are not subscribed, and you will get 10% off of your first box. If you have any questions, please feel free to leave it in the comments or send me an email. I'll talk to you later. Bye.